Hey everybody. Good afternoon for most of you. I know this isn't our usual time, but hopefully I see a few familiar faces. Hey everyone. I can see someone read the stream title. Yes, I will be talking about that in a little bit. I'm going to wait for more people to come in. But today we are going to talk about how to meet me in real life. Because you can do that. It's true. Is that an octopus and a trilby? I'm not sure what you call this style of hat. It's from the camping store. Sun protective. Is it a trilby? Is that what that hat is called? Okay. Do I have a TikTok account? I sure do. And you're gonna love it. If you type in !socials, you will get a link to all of my social media websites, including the ones you're thinking of. By the way, guys, I am super sick. Like crazy sick. I got a horrible cold on the way back from Egypt. But I am here because I couldn't wait to see you. So just bear with me if I sound a little... I look amazing for being sick. Thank you. I have to give that one to Charlotte Tilbury, who makes the foundation that I'm wearing. Yeah. I tend to get sick when I don't sleep enough, and so between a dive trip and the way there, the way back, and then getting ready for XBiz and getting ready for the classes I'm teaching soon for other models, and shooting and filming, and then an audition coming up for all of you guys on the 7th. It's a wild ride right now. Oh, and I have a major renovation going on right now in my home. They have disassembled my bathroom. There's no shower or upstairs toilet or sink, so I have to shower at Alex Saint's house, God bless him.
Oh my god, it feels so good.
Oh, let's see here. I'm just not 100% in love with the way the colors are playing out here. One sec. A little life back in. Is that too pink? Maybe a little too pink. Let's dial it back. So how's everyone doing? It feels weird to hear your voice. Yeah, I know. The contractors have forced me onto a daytime schedule, which I hate, but they are hardworking gentlemen, and I have to say I'm really happy with how quickly they're getting through things. Oh god. Okay, maybe we just leave that. What did I do? Low light compensation. Oh, someone subscribed. That damn alert doesn't seem to want to work, though, when we're multi-streaming. It's really cute when it works properly, but Botrix is not necessarily 100%, so... Can you do a fan art of me? I don't know. Can you? I'm okay with fan art. I really don't like it, though, when people do body morphs, if you know what I'm talking about. When people draw me with breasts the size of a Buick, for example. I find it really offensive. I think they're plenty big on their own. It's kind of horrifying, honestly, to see pictures of yourself, you know, massively photoshopped to be... I'm sure, I know it's your fetish, but it's like a hideous deformation from my perspective. Does that make sense? Yeah. So, no body morphs and just be respectful. That's all I ask. Wow. A lot of alerts for Kick right now. Nice. I think these are from the last 24 hours. Yeah, I've seen some pretty horrendous fan art of me, honestly. Some of it's cute, some of it I could really do without. Ooh, the worst ones too are when people just vaguely trace over a photo of me that I took, so I know it's just a photo of me and you just traced it. Look, creative expression's great, but don't I mean, do what you want. But I've had people do that and then come to me like, so do I get something free for this? And I'm like, no, I never offered that. Thank you. Do you want to use it on your site? No, I have the real photo. Thank you. Anyway, that's my gripe about fan art. But is that a red octopus wearing a hat? Well spotted. Well spotted. Wow, we have 71 viewers on Kick. I love watching Kick grow. I really, really, really dig my Kick friends. I am not monetized on Twitch, and it's entirely possible that I never will be because of the restrictions there, and like the bar is pretty high for someone who has a day job in order to get monetized and partnered. But I really like what Kick is doing, so you can subscribe over there, and the link to my Kick account, if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, is in my socials. You'll see it there. We'd love to have you. Sometimes I do Kick only streams and they do get pretty wild. So you deserve Twitch bucks. Yeah, but you see, every time you guys spend Twitch bucks, you're giving more than half of it to Zaddy Bezos. And I don't think he needs much more money, frankly. Not in love with that prospect. What's the story behind the red octopus? His name is Takoyaki, and he's from Osaka, Japan. Like, literally, that's where I got him. Street food is a really big thing there, and there were tons of takoyaki sellers. Those are like fried balls of octopus meat. They're really good if you're into seafood. And they had a lot of really cute little octopus plushies. You should get Kick, Coconut 906. You should. It's where all the cool kids are going. Yeah, you know someone has too much money when they're blowing their fortune on a space program. Seriously. The only reason these billionaires are doing space programs is because they want an area of the world where law doesn't apply. Good evening. So, how many of you guys would be interested in meeting with me IRL? Anybody? Anybody? I see we have a few takers. Once in a while, I get that question. I know I'm kind of stuffed up right now. Right? Yeah, I've met fans from all over the world. I freaking love it. Meeting my fans is my favorite thing ever. Seriously, it's the best part of the job. 100%. Like, I don't give a damn about meeting other famous people. Jesus, they're comparatively boring. Hope I didn't offend any performers who hear this, but I love you guys, but it's like, okay, but my fans are all very interesting people from all walks of life, all over the globe. I can't believe how many people are fans of me. It really just blows my mind. I'm so grateful every single day. Every single day. So, it makes me really happy. There's so many opportunities, guys. So many. There are a couple coming up. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to be at XBiz Amsterdam, and that is going to be coming up. It is September 10th through 12th, so basically 10 days from now it starts. And I'm not with a booth or anything like that, but I am speaking at a panel on the 11th about premium social media, and I am going to be at the award show because I am nominated for an award this year. By the way, if you've been voting for me, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. It is a fan-voted award, and if you're not voting for me, I really would appreciate it if you took the time to vote for me. If you think I'm, worthy. I've never won an XBiz Europa award. I would very much like to. I think that would be a nice thing for my career. And, yeah, just in general, it would make me super happy. Because people who are voting every day, they are getting incentives on my super special social media. Go check out my social media. You'll figure it out. So yeah, that's an opportunity that's coming up really soon. How much do awards influence the gigs you can get? Not at all, generally speaking. Really. They, if you're talking about like shooting for mainstream studios, it's like a gold sticker. It's a nice to have. The most important thing, getting hired by mainstream studios, which I don't really mess around with anymore because I make a lot more money and have a better time doing it myself. The most important thing is how you look. And if you have some name recognition, well, how you look, how big your social media following is. Awards are a nice to have, but like, you're not gonna get hired because of an award. It's true. I'm only on LF? No, I'm not only on LF, but I highly recommend you make the switch. I don't know if you guys know this, but a certain website that rhymes with Schmonly Schmans has been doing a lot of censorship lately. Yeah. Like over half of my catalog, for example, is no longer allowed on the site. It's over really silly stuff too. Like certain kinds of role play they don't allow anymore. Yup. Anything shot outside, like in a pool. Nope. See you later, Coconut. Uncle Christians, I'm glad you're voting. Deep fake. No, I'm not a deep fake. So, what the hell was I saying? I'm so high on cold medicine. So high on cold medicine, I killed my music. Jesus, man. I'm hanging on by a thread. It's a bit rough. It's a bit rough. Why is Schmonly Schmans ruining everyone's good time? Because they don't want adult content on the website. You guys know that, right? Like, they don't want that. They're creating what they believe to be a YouTube competitor, and they desperately want to cut down the adult content to just softcore, basically. Like the blandest of the bland, which is fine. Like, nudes are cool and all, but anyone who makes, like, fetish content or, you know, works with other people, it's... a lot of stuff is no longer okay. They don't allow you to shoot in a pool or a hot tub anymore. So, you know, it's very restricted. Other sites in that genre of type of website do not have the same restriction. If you go to my socials, you can see what my preferred site is. I am on both because some people won't move. But, you know, that's on y'all. If you want to see my stuff censored, then that's on you. Oh yeah. Yeah, they want to be the new YouTube for sure. A lot of sites right now are going through big changes. I'm telling you, OF does not want adult content on it at all. But when they tried pulling it out quickly, and the backlash was huge. This was like 2.5 years ago. I'm sure you guys remember this. This was big in the news. Then 2 months later, they backpedaled hard and said, oh wait, never mind, we'll allow it to stay. But they've been slowly getting rid of it in the background. You guys are always like, why are you on LF? I'm like, because they allow adult content. The breadth of what I've created over the years. Yeah. They're dumb. Well, they're actually not. You realize that the people that originally started OF, they took their money and ran ages ago. And then the people who bought it from them, they've just been pulling the profits and investing in everything else. Like, they have tons of investments outside of the adult industry. They don't need to make money from adult content. Like, you guys need to realize that. They're invested in other things. So they're gonna take a risk, push all the porn off of it, and turn it into a YouTube competitor. Because they can. They're not gonna crash and burn. Their money is invested in stuff, in other assets. Other companies, you know, I don't know exactly what they're invested in, but they're invested in other stuff. They're not gonna collapse. It's pressure from MasterCard? Yeah, to an extent. I mean, look, if you look at the long game, it is a lot easier to be approved for credit card processing without adult content. So if you want to get the lowest rates on credit card processing, then you don't handle adult content. Your credit card processing rate will be like 3% or less. And then for adult, it can be, for a big site, they might get 9% fees. Small individual people applying for credit card processing, like somebody's personal site, you know, like late 90s, early 2000s style, try 12 to 14% in fees. So if you pay $10 on a membership, like $1.40 just goes to the credit card processing. That's it, before anything else. Anyway, a lot of people don't understand the business aspect of this. Big Rob, given his testimonial, didn't want to make the swap to LF at first. I prefer it. It works a lot better for me, and they've never deleted my stuff, because OF constantly deletes my stuff and doesn't tell me why. So yeah, if you want the better site, you know where to go. Like, you heard it from me. Yep. Much like Tumblr back in the day. Yeah, but here's the thing. OF, they don't want adult back. They don't. They really don't. They want it gone. I promise you. Would I lead you astray? Anyone else? What's LF? Go to my socials. Go to my socials, guy. Hi, Gleb. Yes, Gleb's in the background. Have you made 6 figures in a year doing corn? Yeah. I do now. I didn't at the beginning. Something you build up to. The more, look at it this way. I have 700 plus videos now. The more content you make and own, the more you can sell. So as time goes on, yeah, I've made more money. 700 vids a year? No, 700 videos total. Look, this is not the place for customer service. If you're having issues, Fooks, this isn't the place for it. You really think I'm going to be giving you customer service for my VIP in the middle of a Twitch stream? Just use your mind here for a second. I know you're a smart guy. Control your impulses. Yeah. It's a sad thing. Wow. I'm just watching the chat go by. Some of you guys need to take a chill pill. But I like your spirit. Who here is excited about the audition coming up? The infamous amateur audition. It starts on the 7th, by the way. I will definitely not be sick by then, which is good. Yes, it's happening again. I can't get enough. Am I planning on visiting anytime soon? Yeah, I'm in Vegas like every couple of months, dude. Absolutely. I go everywhere. I have traveled over 70% of 2023. Yeah, check the socials, everybody. Check the socials. Like, how many times can I say socials, socials, socials? "195 nations, and she wants to see them all." There's a few I could skip, frankly, but yeah, generally speaking, I'm down to explore. You know, I have a very open mind. Okay, dude, I would love to see you enter. I'm looking forward to the next audition. I never know who's gonna win, what part of the world they're from. It's a good time. I definitely get to know my fans a little better, which, you know, is one of my favorite things. That's the thing, like, I never really enjoyed hanging out with that many industry people. Some of them are lovely, absolutely lovely humans, but, yeah, we just don't have much to talk about other than talk shop, which is fine, I guess, but I'd rather hear a different perspective. Well, the nations of the world. One of these days, I would do it. Thank you for the ringing endorsement, K-Dude. I'm glad you enjoyed the audition. I do too. I mean, I know some people get salty if they don't win, but there's only 100 spots and only one person can win, so like we can't all win every time. Sorry to disappoint you. Jet did a great impression of Gallagher. Damn straight. Yeah, for those of you who don't know what the audition is, go to my social. Uncle Ed Vader, if you're not entering because you're assuming I wouldn't want you, then the only person you're doing a service is yourself, because you're just wallowing in self-pity. You have no idea what I'm looking for. How dare you make an assumption like that? Don't put words in mommy's mouth. I hate that. I hate it when people are like, oh, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not good enough. You'd never like me. What the? You're really just gonna deprive me the opportunity to get to know you? Seriously? It's not very fair. Yeah, actually, most entries have a better than 1% chance of entering, and I'll tell you why. A large portion of winning this thing, I'm gonna give you the secret right now. This is the secret sauce on how you win the audition, okay? This is how you do it. Follow the freaking directions. You have to follow the directions. So many people don't follow the directions, and it instantly dings their entry. Like, ooh, why do I want to spend time on someone who can't follow basic instructions? You know? The better you follow the instructions, the happier I am. That's like over 50% of the scoring. You wouldn't believe how many people fuck it up. So yeah, your chances if you follow instructions are a lot better than 1%. Who would have thought that following the rules gets you a better chance? I know, right? Very, very silly. Yeah, I'm stoked for it. I think it'll be a good time. I'm fumbling the bag. Yeah, I've seen some guys really screw it up. Just follow the instructions. Oh, and never, never, ever. I don't want any of you to ever do this. Don't ever send me a dick pic of you sitting on the can. Where you're sitting on the John and you fucking just take a selfie of the captain. That is the most rancid shit I have ever seen. And I have seen it. And I have seen it way more than once. Like, way, way more than should be allowed in a lifetime. Woo! Yeah. It's grim. It's grim. It's gonna be a no for me, dog. Yeah, people really do lose their minds sometimes. Ah, yes, people are rather crazy. We knew that. Ooh, there's a sexy recipe in my Discord food section. Love it. Is anyone here not in the Discord yet? Because I would absolutely love to have you. The stream is great, but the Discord is where the real action is. We hang out in there every day.
Oh my god, it feels so
It's a wonderful place, a magical place, full of nerdery and memes and recipes, apparently. Will there be Japan vacation pics in the server? I could put some in there. The memes are so good. Yeah, we have a fire meme channel. I also contribute. Oh, thank you for the compliment. Adam 020586. Bumblebee Farmer 81. I love your username. Were you Grom? Where are you from? I am an American living in the Netherlands. You guys are so funny. Is the Gremlin Den making chips? I could probably get him to bring me some chips. He did make me tea earlier. This is fresh mint tea. These are like whole ass mint stalks in there. Mmm. How's Goth Mom doing today? Goth Mom's pretty good. Been talking about ways to meet me IRL since everybody always asks. Anybody going to XBiz? Am I gonna be there by my lonesome? Looking fine as fuck. Should I wear this dress? Maybe I should. I've had this for ages. It's like an old staple. You know what's funny about this dress? When I got it, it was the most hideous, like, sack. It was way too big for me, or most people, really. Like, it was not flattering. But what I did was I took it to a tailor, and I said, I want you to snatch this waist in as much as you humanly can. Because it fit my cleavage, and it fit my butt. But the waist was just like super baggy. And so I got this at a thrift store and probably spent about $40 having it tailored. So maybe like $60 total, and it's one of my all-time favorite dresses, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Thank you guys. I know, right? This dress is a real winner. It was interesting to see who can keep it chill in the stream and who can't. You guys know I have other places where I talk dirty, right? You don't have to try to do it in the middle of a Twitch stream. It's not very classy. How old is my boyfriend? I don't know, he's pretty young. How old do you think he is? Aw, thank you, Leonidas. Hope you're well too. Young for a tree, old for a mountain, and just right for a Swede. He's Dutch, my guy. Oh, I do not have a cat, science guy. I am in the market for a cat. Realistically, I don't think I'm gonna be home enough to purchase a pet or adopt a pet until the new year. Because I have a lot of shit scheduled between now and like January. And I'm traveling way too much. Like how am I supposed to, excuse me, how am I supposed to adopt a pet when I can't even stay home and help it get acclimated, you know? Like I don't want to just get a pet and be like, all right, off to boarding with you. That's horrible. Poor thing.
Oh my god. so good. Oh, yeah.
Why is somebody saying Dutch slurs in chat? That's not very cool. Come on. We try to foster a friendly environment here, guys, and my mods have no problem kicking you to the curb if you can't be nice. It says good vibes only. Come on. Pull it together. I know you're better than this. Balance your blood sugar or whatever you need to do and get your shit together. The Dutch are cool people. I've had very good experiences with Dutch people. Mostly. I know, right? I'm over here trying to become Dutch. So, watch your ass. Seriously, people. Come on. You know I'm happy to see you. Mommy's always here for a good time, a relaxing time. I don't come on here to get stressed out. Just behave ourselves. Listen to smooth jazz. Hey Goku Gamer Guy. I need more battles to evolve into a Dutch Pokemon. Oh my god. Jet, what do you think Dutch Pokemon would be, and what would be the evolution like? What would it start as? I think the mid-tier one should be Hagelslag. You guys are funny. Christian soldier. God damn it, that alert is still driving us nuts. Christian soldier. The audition is going to be on September 7th, and the link to where is on my socials. Just follow the path I've laid out for you. It's pretty self-explanatory. Oh, I have a Japanese fan. Hello. Chiharu, yo. Chiharu Joe? I'm sorry, I massacred that. I did my best. I have a stuffy nose, and I'm American, so forgive me. Okay, so our Dutch Pokemon starts off as a Bitterball, turns into a Frikandel, and finally a Capsalon. Oh my god, that's perfect. Perfect. Way too perfect. Oh my god, Jet, that's incredible. I almost want to pay someone to draw this. We could make our own Pokemon. Oh, we believe we've figured out the cause of the USB sounds. Yeah. It's not today's problem. It was enough to get me to put my face paint on and show up. I did go to the gym though. Sick. I know that's a bit ratchet, but I did actually go work out. I want your reaction to my favorite song. Well, then maybe you should become a subscriber. if you're going to demand where the stream goes. I'm just saying. It's a thought. I might be more receptive. You know, it's a give and take relationship here. Do I have a collecting hobby? Not particularly, no. I typically do not try to collect stuff. I do have like multiple stuffies. I have a small book collection, but I wouldn't say I collect those items, you know what I mean? I usually try to reduce my possessions periodically. I've moved a lot over the course of my life, and every time I move, I try to throw away most of my stuff. Because I think humans don't need nearly as much stuff as they currently have. Like, yeah, I have little toys and things like that, but I also don't have a problem throwing them away. So, when it comes to, you know what I really don't like generally is just stuff that sits on a shelf. I have a jewelry collection, but I wear it, you know? I have a book collection, but I read them. So, books. I'm a big fan. Call you Chiha? Okay, that definitely makes it easier. Do I have a favorite genre of book? Non-fiction. Big time non-fiction reader. Yeah. Not as much into fiction. I can be persuaded to read a really good novel if it's sci-fi. Some fantasy, some. But for the most part, I like to read about science or history. I may be collecting old video games in the near future. I really enjoy retro gaming, and I do have a few. I have a PS1 game that I really, really love called Tales of Destiny. It's a JRPG. And I do have a few Genesis games. At some point, I may get around to fucking with my setup and trying to play these old consoles for you, because I think that'd be cool. What about manga? I have a small manga collection. Well, okay, I do collect Junji Ito books. Every time I see one that I don't have, I buy it. So I guess that's a gimme. I'm really sick. Thank God for the makeup. I looked like I was dead earlier today. I had to like paint health back onto my face. What's my favorite manga? Anything by Junji Ito. I really like Junji Ito horror manga. I think they are exceptionally good. Yep, I own Uzumaki, I own Gyo, I own quite a few of his collections. Yeah. It's dark and it's really good. You know, as far as retro gaming goes, my fondness for it is not for any economic reason. It's because I'm old as fuck. So it's the stuff I grew up with. Any anime I'm interested in? I haven't found an anime that got my attention in a really long time. I do like anime. I'm just really picky about it. I like stuff that's dark with a lot of body horror. So obviously I enjoyed Evangelion. Definitely love that. I really enjoyed this series that was on Netflix for a while, a couple years ago, called Mushishi. It's It's very like slow paced and peaceful. I cannot stand anime where they constantly scream. Where it's very loud. People say I'd like Berserk. I've never gotten into it. I might give it another try. I liked Claymore. I thought that was good. I really love Attack on Titan. I was super, super into that for a while. And then I watched everything that was out at the time, and I hate Dragon Ball Z, I'm sorry. Like, I think it's a cool concept, but in terms of the pacing and the voice acting, it's not for me. It's really not for me. Dead Man Wonderland was not as good as I thought it was going to be. I thought Shiro was a terrible character and really annoying, and the whole series became super anticlimactic after like the 4th episode. I finished everything that I could find, and I loved the concept, and it didn't follow through. Why do you think animation for adults hasn't caught on in the West mainstream? It absolutely has. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Family Guy, Aqua Teen Hunger Force, The Simpsons is still going. It should have been put out of its misery, but regardless, it's still there. Beavis and Butthead was a cultural tour de force in the 90s. Eon Flux was around that era as well, and Ren and Stimpy. Yes, they put it out for kids, but it really shouldn't have been out for kids. Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law, fucking C-Lab, so much. Yeah, Freakazoid was for kids, but definitely had adult appeal. Rick and Morty, exactly. Like, how can you tell me that animation for adults is not a thing? And basically anything that Ralph Bakshi ever did. Adult Swim and Toonami, yeah. Amazing. You know, for years, I think it's gone now, but for ages, I had a copy of the Toonami soundtrack, like all of the drum and bass and trance stuff that they would play in the background that I had ripped off of LimeWire. And I had that on a burned CD for ages, and I wish I still had it. I would give anything for that. I have not seen Ergo Proxy. I love Ghost in the Shell. Yeah. Toonami's still around. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. I'm not as much into cute anime, to be honest. Like slice of life stuff or Fooly Cooly. I wanted to like Fooly Cooly, but the absurdist stuff, it's okay. I'm totally open to suggestions, guys, especially if it's easy to find the anime to watch. Black Lagoon. I have not seen Black Lagoon. Chainsaw Man. I like the sound of that. Psycho Pass. I've heard good things about Psycho Pass. Black Clover. All hail the USB, right? gonna have to ask you guys for a list, but you're gonna have to tell me where I can find them, because if I get frustrated and I can't find it easily, like, you gotta tell me, order the DVD from here, or it's on Crunchyroll, or it's on Netflix. European Netflix, difficulty. Netherlands Netflix. Yeah. You guys gotta let me know. Who's your waifu husbando? Oh, goodness. I'm trying to think. Who's my husbando? Or waifu? I don't know that I've super crushed on an anime character. I mean, it's a Western anime, but, Alucard from Castlevania. Yeah. I love me an effeminate man with emotional damage and really long hair. I could go for it. Toonami is no longer showing, just all anime. Well, I'm always down for animation in general. Castlevania is exceptional. Yeah, if you guys count that as anime, and I do, the style is definitely there, as well as the storytelling. Absolutely top tier. Top tier. Hey, speaking of waifus, if I had a Dakimakura pillow made of me, would you guys want it? Like, would you like that as merch? Like an animated version of me. Definitely getting some positive reactions here. A Larkin body pillow. Mommy, yes, please. I think I will offer it exclusively to my Kick subscribers. Yup. Like, you can't even access this unless you are part of the community on that level. By the way, speaking of merch, we did get the baby Glebs in. Gleb is about to become the proud parent of 10 beautiful bouncing baby Glebs. I think we will unveil them on Saturday. That could be great. Gleb and Bleg. Yeah, Bleg is around here somewhere. I think, oh, he's on the couch with everybody. But there's gonna be 10 baby Glebies, and they're gonna go to people who subscribe. So, yeah, mitosis happens. Gleb reproduces asexually, like a sponge or yeast. When's the baby shower? I think we're gonna do it on Saturday. I was gonna do it today, but I'm too goddamn sick. Too fucking sick. Yeah. I want to be able to be hype. So we're gonna have a Gleb baby shower on Saturday, unless I'm still sick. So, tentatively Saturday. Gleb baby shower. You guys can meet them, and then we'll figure out how I want to do the adoption. Little Glebby Bebbies. They're really cute. They're actually still vacuum sealed. Like, they need to be birthed out of their sac, their amniotic sac. A lot of people did not realize that Alucard from Castlevania spelled backwards is Dracula. Were you aware? Yes, dear. Yes. I think it's fairly obvious. Yeah. So Glebby Bebbies, only Gleb shirts are in the works. Larkin Love Rules, Dakimakura is in the works. Alucard comes from the film Son of Dracula. I did not know that bit of lore. That pleases me to know. What is my favorite video game of all time? The toughie. I think Sonic 2 for Sega Genesis is pretty much immaculate. It's one of the best side-scrollers I've ever played. I love it. I love every aspect of it. It's also the first game I ever played. Will Bebby Gleb have an MP3 soundbite? Aww. We might be able to do something like that. My first game was Pong. Pong is fun. Mortal Kombat 4. Hi, babe. You really ring a bell. Where could I have possibly seen you? Is this guy for real? I have to assume you're being sarcastic. If you can't remember, just ask your dad. He'll know. Are seals just dog mermaids? Oh my god! I think so.
Oh my god, it feels so good. Oh, yeah.
The kawaii levels up. That's cute. Yeah, I'd really love to get a pet in the new year. I'd love to get a kitty cat. I'd like a kitty. Pet rock. Jet already gave me one of those. Actually, I need to put it back on. I forgot. I left my ring here when I went to Egypt. Because the last place I wanted to lose my rock was the bottom of the Red Sea. Yeah, see, there's my pet rock. Ferrets? Ferrets are a lot of work, man. They're fun, but I don't have the energy level for that. Any particular kind of kitty in mind? I am really torn. I've always been someone who adopts, not shops. But I'm also deeply fascinated with and in love with a couple of breeds of cat. So I'm really, really torn. You know, historically, I've gone to the shelter and just picked out a cat that likes me, which is a really great thing to do. But part of me would really enjoy having one of a couple of breeds. I've sort of zeroed in on Cornish Rex, Sphinx, Oriental Shorthair, or Devon Rex. I think they're all really great. I'm not a fan of long-haired cats. They can be incredibly sweet, but I just don't have the energy to keep up with the coat. Because I've been partners with people who had long-haired cats. I know the work that goes into it. Can I sing or hold a note? Absolutely not while I'm sick. Maybe. I'd try it if you, like, did something really cool, like, I don't know, donate a whole bunch of subscriptions on Kick, but short that, you're not gonna get a note out of me today. Gifted subs. Yeah, we love gifted subs around here. That's the way to get me to do a special request. Yeah, nothing's free. Come on, guys. You know me better than that. I'm not in the business of doing favors. Am I going to be showing my dive footage today? Not today. We'll save it for Saturday. It's still on the frickin' GoPro because I have no life left in me. The eyeliner is carrying the show right now, but like inside, I'm on Tylenol and frickin' dextromethorphan, and I'm hanging on for dear life. Did I find a better bodysuit? I did. I found one with a full back so I won't get kicked off again. What's the most obscure country you've ever been to? The United States. What the fuck is that place even? What about Sailor Moon Crystal? I never saw Sailor Moon Crystal. I grew up with the old school Sailor Moon, dubbed horribly by Deke, and I want to see Sailor Moon Crystal. I just haven't gotten around to it. Like, do you guys think I have free time? Oh my god. Not these days. Deke is only slightly better than 4Kids in dubbing. Yeah. Oh. Who's your favorite Sailor Scout? Probably Sailor Mars quite a bit. I also really liked the outer solar system Sailor Senshi. Saturn and Uranus, they were good. They were cool. I like the lesbian relationship that got smoothed over ever so lightly. Yeah. The cousins, yeah. Have bad noise. It's such a gay show. Like, there's so many queer characters in there that just got turned into the opposite gender or whatever. It's a really, really queer show, which is why I like it. Like, I totally get it. It's cool in that way. Yeah, in Sailor Moon. In America, girl on girl is too much, but the loving cousins is just right. That just bothers me. I think that's so silly. Oh, Lord. I know you hate Dragon Ball Z. Which one of these two characters do you prefer, Goku or Vegeta? On what criteria? I frankly Like, which one would I bang? I don't know enough about them to care, honestly. Look, I know I'm probably breaking your heart, but DBZ is really not for me. I have a vague concept of what the storyline is, and I'm not here to begrudge anyone. For me, for my personal taste, it is 100% the last thing I would want to watch. It's just not my bag. It's not made for people like me. And I say that with love. You know, not everyone wants to watch an entire season of RuPaul's Drag Race back to back, but I fucking will. So I understand. We have our own taste, and it's cool, but no amount of questioning about what I prefer is going to make me like the show at all. Does that make sense? You're just gonna have to accept that it's not my bag. Okay. I'm sorry to burst anyone's bubble or make them unhappy, but I try to be straight with you guys, and I'm not going to pretend I really like something that I am ignorant about and don't enjoy. I feel like the DBZ story is cool, and I feel like some of the character design is really cool. The problem I have is the way that it's animated out and paced for the max number of episodes. You know what I mean? And the pacing is just really, really painful for me. But that could just be the ADHD talking. I feel like it has potential, but yeah, it's just not my bag. Two of those episodes are yeah. Why does this thing have to be going crazy right now? Look, it's okay to like DBZ. I do think the costumes look awesome. Like, the character design is off the chain. But yeah, the pacing is what kills it for me. Fucking exhausted. Well, a lot of shows will milk shit too, you know, especially if they came out in the 90s. That was like the thing. Always end on a cliffhanger, never really progress anywhere with the plot until you get to a season finale. So, you know, it's not just a DBZ problem. Even fucking Sailor Moon did that, like, a lot. Then there would be filler episodes and... Death Stranding. I haven't heard of Death Stranding, no. In your online videos, who does your makeup? I do my own makeup. I want to take some pointers to surprise my husband. Was that Donald being intimate? Robicue finally... Oh my god, so few of you have mentioned this. Yes! Yes, it is a clip from Duck Job. And if you don't know what Duck Job is, it's a soundbite from when I was in fucking high school. So this thing is like 20 years old. And it's a guy who can do the Donald Duck voice, doing a full-on impression of Donald Duck getting oral pleasure. And it's really good. Yeah, it's funny. It's disgusting, but it's funny. There's no visual component, but I managed to find a soundbite of it. And now every time someone follows me, we get duck job. Yeah. Norman Reedus and the Funky Fetus. Oh god, Jet, that's funny. Pepperidge Farm remembers duck job. Have you played The Last of Us? No. Let me guess you a towel. I know. Who's the dapper fellow on top of Gleb? This is Takayaki. He's a private gumshoe for hire. Let's say Takayaki, you're drunk again. He's got some personal shit he's trying to sort out, so. There we go. I am hunger. Now you guys have to watch me put some nuts in my mouth. Eight-armed professional dick. Wow. Mmm. Crunchy. Who would think that nuts could be this delicious? Mmm. No, almonds are amazing for you guys. These are unsalted. They're fucking great for you. I love potato chips, but I made a switch because I wanted to not just have a ton of empty carbs. So, yeah, Jet is usually the chip gremlin, but recently he's been the nut gremlin. So, I'm putting Jet's nuts in my mouth. The double entendre detector. Yeah. Blow right into the red zone. Jet is a past winner? Yes. Jet is a former audition winner. Which is really funny when you guys ask me, oh, do you ever see an audition winner? You know, like later? And I'm like, yeah, every morning. One more. One more mouthful of nut won't kill me. I mean, if it was gonna kill me, it would have by now, right? A mouthful of nut. I'm still here. LD50 reached. Yeah, but I'm on the strong half of those lab rats, my friend. So I'm a winner. Aw. Uncle Christian still gets goosebumps from the ring reveal. It is pretty sweet. It's a modern love story. Girl is lonely. Girl turns to the internet for an international dick search. Searches repeatedly for, you know, something special. Boy enters competition. Boy wins competition. Boy and girl meet. Boy and girl keep meeting. The rest is history. We should sell it to Hallmark. Spend the next couple of years gallivanting around planet Earth, having unspeakably debauched adventures with various individuals. Hope I meet my special someone someday. Aww. I hope that for everyone. I'm poly, so I'm still open to meeting more special someones. You hope Lacey Shamart plays me? That's funny. Wait, I don't know if I'm thinking of the right actress. Who is this Lacey? Shabber. Oh, yeah! Dude, yeah. This is the first celebrity lookalike I've actually agreed with on some level. No, she's hot. She's milfy. I'm here for it. Usually when people compare me to actresses, I go, what? Why? Because we're both brunette and have 2 X chromosomes? I look nothing like, what's her name with the droopy eyes? Anne Hathaway. I like her. I think she's cool, but like, I don't fucking see it. I don't see it at all. Would you meet up with a little person? Yeah. I don't give a fuck about height. Like, at all. Actually, I have hooked up with one person that I'm fairly certain would have legally been classified as a little person, though he tried very hard to make that not apparent in his dating profile. So it was a shock when I got there, but I didn't have a problem with it. This is one of the failsmen, yeah. Yeah, it was the short dude. Like the really, really tiny dude. 5'4" is the rank. Is it? For men? I thought it'd be shorter than that. Thank you, Nick91. I was hoping someone would clip that. Yeah, I did a whole story. I should do like a proper YouTube video of the failsman at some point. But there was a guy, I'll just briefly glance it. There was a guy I went on a date with from OkCupid, and on his profile he said he was 5'8", and granted, I do not give a damn about height. I know some chicks do. I literally couldn't care less. Like, it matters less than what breakfast food you prefer. Like, I don't care. It doesn't matter. So I understand why he would be inclined to lie, but at the same time, this was easily the shortest man I've ever dated or hooked up with, by far. So my problem wasn't that he was short, it's that he was crazy insecure. Yeah. So the fucked up part was the guy was actually really attractive, like physically. Very, very muscular and built for his size. Like, I fucked him. Like, we hooked up. And the sex was good. But, like, he was just overall so insecure about everything. And he had lied about a ton of stuff in his life. And was clearly just paralyzed by what he thought other people were thinking about him. So, yeah, we hooked up. We went on 2 dates. Hooked up each time because I was like, hell yeah. And after that, I was like, I don't think I can spend time with this person. And it had nothing to do with how tall he was, and it had nothing to do with his looks. It was just really lame. Can you give us a hint on who the celeb you dated was? Which one? I have been with multiple people that would be considered Hollywood A-listers. I'm not naming names, but you definitely know them. Yep. Celebs are just people, dude. Amy Aqua Goddess 87. If I lived nearby, I'd be your girlfriend. What do you bring to the table, Amy? Seem very confident, which I like, but what do you have on offer? What's your talent? Bring food for Gleb. That's always a good start. How am I doing? I'm sick as fuck. Which the makeup I'm wearing is hiding pretty well. But you can definitely hear it in my voice. The Gleb tribute is a nice opener. Any friend of Gleb is off to a good start with me. Look at this little guy. Look at this. None of them were a public relationship. They were as public as they could be. One lasted about 6 months, but we ended up breaking up because, like, it just wasn't gonna progress. My presence in his life was gonna hold back his career, and I didn't like the level of scrutiny he was under. So I would have had to change a lot of things about my life to continue dating him at the level we wanted to. That was a bummer. That one was a bummer, yeah. You know, sometimes your career comes first. And I also knew this guy was never gonna, like, marry me or settle down. He was way more into his career, which is fine. I was more into my career, but I wasn't gonna give up my career at that point for somebody else. So it just wasn't gonna happen. Sometimes stuff doesn't work out. You know, people say love is all you need, but that's not really true. You have to be on the same page about your life choices, you know? The things that you want out of life and what's important. Did the career flourish for both? Yeah. Yeah, he's as successful as he ever was, and I'm doing great. Which socials are what available? Someone on YouTube is very confused. You left me totally speechless for a second. I would love a dominant girl like you. Prove it. Go to kick.com and gift us 10 subs. Do it. If you love me so much, contribute to something I love doing. Show enthusiasm for the things I care about. Otherwise, don't talk to me about love. Too old for this shit, baby. I don't play games anymore. People want to talk about love. If you love me, contribute to the things that I love. This is how you get a girl to like you. Be enthusiastic about the things that are important to her, and don't just fake it. Find a reason to care. You only play video games. Who, me? Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I'm famous for. I'm really famous for playing video games. Rob a bank and buy mini gloves. Just a ball pit filled with mini gloves. I would sleep in there. I would sleep in that. Half buried. Just my upper torso sprawled out in a sea of baby glebs. Come to the gleb pit. Stay for the life lessons from Goth Mom.
Oh my god, it feels so good. Oh, yeah.
Seen any ducklings this summer? I've seen a lot of goslings earlier in the year. Oh my god. Ball pits at McDonald's. I have never... Okay, I stopped going into those things when I was still in single-digit ages, right? And I never went in one that didn't smell of piss. It's just... grody. I'm late. Have you said how to meet you? Yes, darling. You are running a bit late. I have XBiz coming up, and by the way, the next audition starts on September 7th. So follow my socials. Oh, goodness. Walnuts are high in zinc and do positive things for us men. What the fuck? That's unhinged nutrition advice. I mean, walnuts are good for everybody. You want to boost your testosterone naturally? Go to the gym and build muscle. Literally. Lose some fat and build some muscle. That's basically the best way. You have people eat borax nowadays? Oh lord. Have I ever been to Central or South America? I have not. I have not, but I'd like to. Oh my god. Hey Jet, if you can hear this, did you pull the chicken out? We're making air fryer chicken legs tonight, which are gonna be fucking primo. Fucking delightful. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. Just use oven mitts. You're an oven mitt. I want some different music. This is putting me to sleep. The lo-fi beats are nice, but what do we got here? Let's see. YouTube, do your thing. Retro wave and synth wave. Let's try it. Oh, what did I think of Jet's first stream? I thought it was amazing. He has way more endurance for this than I do. Guys, if you want to make Goth Mommy happy, please go follow Jet on kick.com especially. He's a legit gamer. Like, I kinda suck. I'm learning. But he's a legit gamer. And he's fun. Jet is a stallion of long-term gaming. Yeah, man, he's unmatched. I would really appreciate it. Here, we can drop his Kick account into the chat. Yay! Jet high. Copy it over to Twitch. There you go, guys. I think some of you that are more into like technical gaming will enjoy what he's putting out. Thank you. Thank you. How old is he? Why don't you ask him? Can we play with both of you eventually? I don't see why not. I think that'd be great. Jet is my, admittedly much younger, but very mature for his age companion. Have I done Doom on Ultra Nightmare? I haven't. He might have. I'm kind of digging this with the purple and blue and pink lights. Getting like an 80s feel going here. Oh yeah, Durabun, you went co-op with Jet? That's amazing. Have I seen TikTok's new goth mommy? Her name is Raven Grimm and she's amazing. No, but I'm gonna go over there and steal her TikTok ideas. Because I'm always running out. Does everyone who moves to the Netherlands get their own jet? No, he's a bit more of a rare animal, I'm afraid. It's a magnificent country, but unfortunately they do not government issue winks when you move here. Yeah, I had to jump through some hoops to get my own. It's true. A serious pain away. Woo! Thank you for the gifted sub, K-Dude. Thank you. Very nice. Ooh, Scotland. I haven't been there in a minute. That's really nice. Thank you, K dude. I really, really appreciate it. I know I haven't been doing like a sub drive today or anything, but I super appreciate it because I really, especially in the new year, I want to put more energy and time into stream. I really do, because I love it. I love it so much. I love hanging out with you guys. That's why I do it even sick, okay? I can't be fucked to do anything when I'm sick. But I love doing this. And financial support, like it or not, is a factor, you know? It's necessary. Plus for things like merch and startup costs of that, t-shirts and whatnot, like, you gotta have money to do those things. I put all the money I make back into the stream. Like, I really just need it to break even. Anything better, I can do crazier shit. I'd love to do like a big giveaway or something. We're gonna do Bevy Glebs to start with. And the Bevy Glebs were like, I think I spent like 350 bucks on them. Yeah. Kick is way more open than Twitch. We did a really cool try-on stream the other day. Yeah, that was fun. I do have more things planned in that vein. Would you do a dance party? Hell yeah, I'd do a dance party, but only on Kick because Twitch is gonna immediately 86 me for copyright. I'm a really big fan of Kick. If you're not over there, please do follow me. I would appreciate it. It's cool to watch me on Twitch. I'm very grateful that you do, but I could definitely get away with a little bit more over there. So, just saying. I have almost 700 followers over there. That's great. It's definitely better than I ever anticipated. I am so fucking wasted sick. Ugh. What do you do on Kick compared to Twitch? I'll put it this way. Kick has a much looser dress code. And they're less likely to 86 me for small community standards violations. I bullied Jet to dance to a hurdy-gurdy. Hell yeah. I also don't really love giving Jeff Bezos more money. Like, is that an okay thing to say? Like, I'm just not down with the billionaire class. The day may come where I start taking Twitch subscriptions, but I don't love handing off half the money that you intended to give to this stream to a man who literally wants to create a Death Star. It doesn't make me moist, guys. I hate that when I monetize over on Twitch, you're immediately pounded with ads. So, I'm just not super hot for it. Is that okay? Like, yeah. Aw, yeah, be nice to Jet. He's a sweet guy. He's building a Death Star? That sounds pretty lit. No, it doesn't, because he wants to have workers in space that don't have to abide by international law. You realize that's what this is all about. He just wants to be a god king with no accountability. Call me crazy, but take a look at what he's doing in 10 years and tell me I was fucking wrong. I'm just saying. Can't be a Death Star without a super laser. Eddie Izzard's a fucking genius. I love Eddie Izzard. First time catching stream? Oh, it had to be the one where I have a terrible cold. I hope you come back for more in the future. Because my energy level is through the floor, but I didn't want to not see you guys. Okay, I liked this for a few minutes, but it's definitely like way too karate montage or like chase montage. What do we got? I need some kind of beat or I'm gonna go immediately to sleep. Egypt was cool, but I got very, very, very little sleep. I got a lot of cool scuba diving in. I have some excellent footage to show you, but I had a terrible time trying to sleep on the boat because my room was really hot and the bed was so hard. It was impossible. And then I was scuba diving, so that's like a lot of energy expended. And then I did get sick at one point on the trip because I was an idiot and I ate a salad. Don't eat vegetables that aren't cooked or fruit that doesn't get peeled. Don't do it. If they cut off the peel or it can be peeled, then it's okay. But don't eat uncooked vegetables. The salad looked amazing. It looked really awesome. And I got super sick. So I missed like a day of scuba diving, being really violently ill. And then I was okay. But I got like no sleep on the trip. And then I got sick on the way home. So this is what you guys are seeing. Egypt was cool though. I want to go back. The Thistlegorm definitely made up for it. Hell yeah. That wreck was hits. I have some amazing shipwreck footage for you guys. Alex Saint and I swimming through. Oh god, I gotta tell you guys. I'll tell you more on Saturday, but there was a guy on this trip that Alex and I nicknamed Analog Anus. I'm gonna explain this to you. He was a digital nomad. He was a total asshole and just had no manners, had no chill, had no ethics or morals, no diving discipline, couldn't read a room, and was just an insufferable fuck the entire trip. Every time he opened his mouth, it was amazingly bad. Okay? Just shocking. Yeah. So digital, the opposite of digital is analog, and then anus is somewhat self-explanatory. Because he was an asshole. He was an absolute turd. Like, I can't imagine spending time with him voluntarily. And it wasn't because he's a digital nomad, it's because he wouldn't shut up about it and really thought he was something special because he figured out the foreign earned income exclusion. Congratulations, sir, you've used the tax system for its intended purpose. Like, what the fuck? So he just bounces around and doesn't claim tax residency anywhere, and the United States writes off the $140K that he makes. But it's like, do you really think you're God's gift for that? He was something. He kicked me multiple times at depth, hard enough that I screamed underwater. It was so fucking dumb. This guy had no, like, awareness around him. So he surfaced. He came up underneath me, got just in front of me, and then fucking kicked me full force in the abdomen. This is underwater, mind you, like 30 meters down. And I went, ugh, through my respirator. He looks around doesn't look back at me, and kicks me again. Yeah. Yeah. When he was on the surface, he asked me a question at one point. He said, "How many continents does planet Earth have?" I said, 7? He says, "Some people say it's 5. Why do you think that is?" I looked at him and I said, "An educational failure?" "Yeah, but a lot of people say it's 5. I'm like, this isn't a subject that's up for debate. It's a fact. There are 7 continents. What else? Oh yeah, he was bragging about how his Tinder profile, I honestly don't think he gets any maidens. I am not detecting any maidens here. But he said I just go around the world, and whatever city I'm in, I just tell the girls like, "Oh, I've been wanting to settle down and just looking for the right girl. I think maybe this is my last port of call. Think maybe that person could be you." And then just ditches him a few weeks later. He says he does this. I think it smacks of no maidens, and he's just sort of like, yeah, and then I just love him and leave him. Oh my god. He was bragging about, like, yeah, I stayed in, name third world country city, and my rent was only $1,500 a month, and I'm like, huh, I wasn't even part of the conversation, but I couldn't resist. I jumped in, I said, "Have you ever considered that maybe you and other digital nomads are contributing to rampant inflation and gentrification in these areas and pushing the locals out? That, like, maybe this isn't good for the local economy? Hey, you would be shocked at how many of the Airbnbs and stuff in the area are owned by locals." And I'm like, locals of the capitalist class, not the working class. God, just, and he wouldn't shut up. Constantly saying stupid shit. The real kicker, there were so many analog anus moments on this trip. But a good old analog anus. The parting shot. Alex and I had gotten off the boat. All the people who were on the boat for this trip were like waiting for our ride back to our hotels. And he was asking our dive instructor that we'd had all week, do I have to do rescue diver before I do dive master? And the instructor's like, yeah, you gotta do that, and diver first aid. Like, these are mandatory parts of the path to the certification of dive master, which is a big deal. If you're a dive master, you're running and planning and supervising these dives. He goes, yeah, but isn't there like some way around it? No, it's essential. Oh, because I really want to put dive master on my LinkedIn profile. And I'm just like, and I said, oh, so you just gotta go around collecting dive certifications like shiny Pokemon cards, right? And he's like, yeah, I have 14 already. And I was like, I never would have guessed. Yeah, analog anus. I just had to share. Yeah, he was a huge frickin' tool. Do I need CPR to pass first aid? Do I need to know how to save lives in order to be in charge of them in the first place? I just thought it would look cool on my LinkedIn profile, not like I actually care about this hobby I'm doing. I don't want to be a better diver. I just want to impress people, because I'm a thought leader. which means I post like ridiculous humble brags every 24 hours. Yeah. 14 certifications would mean like 50 plus dives. Yeah, he had terrible discipline. Jet was better on his first day. Way better. Alex Saint, how did you not want to murder this man? Asking the real questions, right? He cries himself to sleep. Yeah. It was a close call. He was very punchable. I would have done the honors if it wouldn't get me arrested. Yeah, he was a real piece of work. No one... I don't expect perfection out of humans, but when you go out of your way to be a twat constantly... Mm-hmm. Stroke his ego and film it. Yeah. Some people's kids, right? A walking pasty waterbed. Yep. At one point I told Alex I thought he looked like a waterbed in a Hawaiian shirt. Some people, they really just waste this gift of life. So the moral of the story, kids, is don't be an analog anus. Make his face and an emoji in the server. I don't think you guys would appreciate that. Digitalanus.exe engaged. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. So yeah, Saturday, assuming I've recovered to some degree. A poop. Super mama. Oh god. Diving with the guys in this group was like diving with pigeons that are being thrown handfuls of breadcrumbs. Oh my god. Too fucking apt. Could not with these dudes. I'm not an amazing diver. I'm, you know, starting to become intermediate. Oh, at one point I saw analog anus. He couldn't control his buoyancy, so he's bobbing up and down in the water like a cork. And then at one point he just like sunk and put both hands. He just two-handed this beautiful coral that was just sitting there. Killed it, of course. That thing's gonna die. You can't touch the fucking coral. And he looks around real quick to see if anyone notices and like flippy flaps away. Oh my god. I just about lost my shit. I was like, you idiot. Yeah, I saw him fucking two-hand the coral. I'm like... I wished he'd stepped on a lionfish or something. That would have been worth it. Yep. They love you. How did he reach the surface? That's how I know there's no kind and just higher power. Anyway, so yeah. Don't touch the coral. Don't do it. Don't ever do it. Don't you dare fucking touch the coral. Leave nature the way you find it. Oh my god, I would tell him to touch fire coral. That'd be hilarious. What kind of creatures did you see? Parrotfish, moray eels, lots of really nice looking coral, some beautiful triggerfish. All kinds of stuff. I saw some sea squirts. Do you guys know what those are? They're these wonderful little colony animals that sit on the bottom of the ocean floor, and they have 2 valves in and out. Like really simple animals. Kind of in the same family as sponges. They're cute though. They're like, I don't know, they're just doing their thing. Like they haven't changed since, I don't know, what, like 1 billion years I think they've been around or something ridiculous. They literally are one of the earliest multi-cell forms of life, and they rock my socks. I fucking love tunicates. I can look at these guys all day. I was the only asshole filming the fucking sea squirt, which does nothing, it's just there, like, but oh, we saw some sea turtles. Sea squirt is simplicity. It just is. It just works. Yeah, I saw some clams. Did I bring straws? Yeah, you know, I wouldn't tell him outright to touch fire coral. I would tell him, like, absolutely don't touch it. Because this guy did the opposite of everything he was told to do, so I don't think I would get in any trouble for that. Or fire coral, though. I wish he'd just, like, accidentally step on a lionfish that goes batshit and stings him. Horseshoe crabs are fine. They're cool. I just hate spiders. Crabs are fine. I just hate spiders. Alright, y'all. Oh yeah, lionfish are very elegant. There were quite a few lionfish. I did get footage. I am going to call this stream because I feel like shit. I am absolutely fucking exhausted, and I gotta make some dinner, and the contractors are gonna be here in 10 hours. No, 11 hours. My bad. Yeah, about 11 hours. So, how did I manage to end up with the looks, voice, and vibe? I was just first in line. Jet, stay away from the contractors. Yeah, I gotta duck out. Gotta make some dinner and go to bed. Well, Mommy loves you guys, and I would very much like any of you that are not part of the Discord yet, please do join the Discord. We would love to have you. We'd absolutely love to have you. And the next stream is going to be on Saturday at noon Eastern. And I know that's, again, really early, but you gotta understand, I'm 6 hours ahead of the US, and when I got dudes in my house at 7:30 in the fucking morning, I have to go to bed at like 10. And it's already almost 9, so... They're working weekends. No, but I have to stay on the same sleep schedule. I'm not going to shift my schedule that much. Okay, typically, I go to bed at 4 or 5 in the morning. The amount of discipline it has taken to hold down a morning sleep schedule, like a morning active sleep schedule, is Herculean. My life's difficult enough. I'm making time for y'all, so try to be understanding. What are they gonna do to your house? Whole new bathroom. Whole new bathroom. Yep. Alright guys, I gotta go. I'm falling apart. I think my cold medication's wearing off. No, Uncle Christians, not just a bidet. We're getting a imported Toto washlet Japanese toilet. The real fucking deal. Yup. With all the bells and whistles. Coggers indeed. Yeah, it's a prestige class toilet, okay? Like, I was like, no, if we're redoing the bathroom, Japanese toilet. Japanese fucking toilet. I rest my case. The prosecution rests. Fancy toilet channel. Yeah. Alright, y'all. I really have to go. I will talk to you later. I'll see you on Saturday, hopefully. And if not, you can catch it on the VODs on YouTube, which is where my social links. Go check them out. Peace out.
Oh my god, it feels so good.